It is 2:30 here on the East Coast. Welcome on into your Friday, the 11th of October already. That's kind of crazy.
Possible? That makes me crazy.
I felt like 2 seconds ago we were saying Happy New Year.
I know. And happy Memorial Day.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And now it's October. Now we're on, you know, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. So here's the story. This is a poly span, expiring price on this amazing blouse. And Michelle is so cool that she's showing you the gold buttons on the sleeves. So it's a sale price, $67 and change, $13 off our regular QVC price. It's the first day at this price. Look at the origami going on that sleeve.
I know, it's beautiful.
What
right?
in the world?
I know, but
that,
look at the neckline. The neckline.
Honestly,
the show is so,
I don't know. I don't know.
love a
I'm
cowl
sold on the
neckline.
origami on the sleeve.
I love
I
it.
think.
You talk. I'm
Go
just
ahead.
gonna style myself.
Wow, is that ever pretty? I'm going to take you through colors, and then we're going to bounce over to Isaac. But here's the black,
There you go.
and there's what we're seeing on the sleeve. 450 to go around in the black. Here it is in our French vanilla.
Wow,
500 in
good,
French
right?
vanilla, and it's like you've taken the idea of a men's French cuff and just done it like double down on all of it.
With
Because
the
it's not
gold
a French
button, the
cuff at
little
all,
gold
it's just
knots,
so pretty.
Which is so chic, right?
Here's the dark navy, 550 in dark navy, and then here it is in deep burgundy. Oh,
boy, is that pretty.
it's
And
my
that-
heart attack
and
dark.
you know, like,
300 in the
ooh,
dark burgundy.
So pretty.
Oh, be still my heart, my heart, my heart. Burgundy, navy, French vanilla, and a black. Pick whichever one makes your heart do double time, and I think it's the burgundy for me, baby.
I love this fabric
Yeah.
so much. It's like this wonderful kind of matte jersey that we've done that I just think has such an incredible, it's such a beefy
It is, it's
thing.
gutsy.
It's gutsy. It has that
Yep.
beautiful kind of like, that beautiful luster to it, right? And yet, it's stretchy, but it's also quite stable. So when you're wearing this, you know, sometimes when things stretch too much, right? This stretches a mile, but it also has a depth to it. It feels like it's it almost feels like a little ponte knit, right? Like a very, very lightweight ponte, but yet it's such a beefy kind of a fabric for a matte jersey like this. So for such a dressy top, it really has a heft to it. So when you wear this, you won't see like lace
got
through
structure.
or anything
Yeah.
through. You won't see anything through it. But
We'll have
it's-
Michelle
and it's
come
got
over because
structure. You're
I'd
so
love
right.
for you to give a tour on Michelle, if you wouldn't
Okay.
mind. Michelle, can you? She's walking this way. Thank you.
very
$67, and the reason being is I'd love for you to talk about the cowl and the sleeve. That drama on that sleeve
Yes.
right there. Can we see the side of that sleeve?
It is
I
very
mean,
obsessed.
I'm
me. I love it.
obsessed.
Me too. I love it too.
but like the whole arm, because the way that you have like the origami, excuse my like crossing, is so pretty. It's so gorgeous. And then that cowl. So tell us
Yeah.
about this piece. And she's tucked it. You can tuck or not tuck.
yeah, that's true. I mean,
Yep.
like I haven't tucked since like the 1990s, I would say, but
You're not a
it's
tucker.
funny. Like you can or don't have to tuck. It has that wonderful weight to
Yeah.
it. But I love this because you have
pretty.
T-shirts, you have boat necks, you have V-necks, but do you have a little cowl neck? That boy, does that add so much to. I'm going to do something now.
Here's what I'm going to jump in and
okay,
say for
you
2
go,
seconds.
you go.
Because he said you must have a cowl. I would be the Rachel Bosing who says, I object. I haven't liked cowls since I was 10 because a cowl neck oftentimes is this thing that kind of bleh, like right, and they're like, no, zhuzh it however you want to. I'm obsessed with Isaac's because of how architecturally beautiful
Right,
it is.
right.
It isn't a big floppy
And-
piece of material that goes, oh, you cowl. This is like I don't even know if I would even call this a cowl. I would call this like an
Drape.
architectural drape.
Okay.
A drape neck.
Right, it's a drape neck.
Because it
It's not a-
absolutely
oh,
doesn't
you
have
know
the
what?
extra material
You're
where
right.
you're like,
it's not
bleh.
a cowl, it's a drapeau, like a drape neck.
Yes.
And,
It's
and
so
that's what I
pretty.
mean. It's like, yes,
So pretty.
you're right to actually point
Yeah,
that out.
it's so
the
pretty.
Chiron says cowl,
Yeah,
and
it's-
yet it is technically a cowl, but you're right. It's more like a drapeau.
Correct, yeah.
Exactly. Like a little drape neck, which you don't have. I mean, you don't. You have a cowl, you have
You
a V,
have the
you
drapey
have
one that goes
everything,
bleh.
but you do not have that little. I mean, the way
Yeah.
that looks layered under
It's
something,
pretty.
the surprise of it under a blazer,
Yeah.
under a jean jacket, or something like that. It's something you don't have, and it adds a kind of like a designer drama to everything. Designer drama.
really
I'm just
pretty.
saying. 2 words, designer
drama.
Okay, sorry.
Designer drama. With this sweater
that is
that's
a good
coming up.
nickname for you too,
It's gonna
designer
be,
drama. That's a good name for me.
Designer drama. I love this. But again, right, because it isn't the cowl
how
you have at
pretty that
home. It's so
looks.
pretty.
I
And
love
with
it.
this drape neck, like this is where I would go, I'm
Ooh,
getting
yeah.
the drape neck. I don't buy cowls. I love the beauty of this, the symphony of it, and also kind of the mindfulness about it.
The
It doesn't look
design.
messy.
It's called design, darling.
Correct.
And also, I
Yeah.
love that when you take off your jacket, you have a long sleeve with
Yeah.
that obsessed with gorgeous little pleating
How
on
pretty.
the sleeve with the gold buttons. Like that adds
And
a
guess
lot
what?
to the value of something when it has a long sleeve, and I mean that, you know.
And guess what? Look how pretty they all are, right? With that architectural detail. So here's that navy.
Love it.
There's French vanilla.
Beautiful.
There's your black. Like everyone, we all need a black, refresher
Yes,
black.
we do,
and in
girl.
this, you know, the black will never wash out and fade.
No.
That's what's really great about this material. It will
yes.
always look like that obsidian,
Yeah.
you know, that deep ebony black, which as we're going into winter, we need that refreshed black. And then there's your burgundy. It is $67. I can't even believe it. The price goes up. The easy pay goes away at the end of the day. You won't find this price tomorrow. I don't know if we'll have your size and color tomorrow, but for a fact, it will not be $67. It's $13 off of our regular price. You know, when you need something that just, you need to be a little bit fancy with a jean
a little bit more
or with a trouser.
than just a
this
crew
is
neck.
it.
You have the drape. And also, you were right to say that this is very stable, this knit. It's mostly poly, it has a little spandex, and it's beefy. And when you wash it, you cannot believe that the